Do you ever imagine how pilots can move the control column without so much energy? Do you ever heard about fly-by-wire? Let's take a look at our video.
What is fly-by-wire?
Fly-by-wire is a system that replaces the conventional manual flight controls of an aircraft with an electronic interface. The movement of the flight controls are converted to electronic signals transmitted by wires, hence the fly-by-wire term. And flight control computers determine how to move the actuators at each control surface to provide the ordered response.
Oh, you are back. Now I'm here for you. Now do you understand about fly-by-wire? I bet you don't. Because that's just in general.
Now the way became clear to reassess the mechanical linkages, transferring the control commands to the electrically actuated hydraulic motors that work the flying surfaces. As electrical signals were already being used to control the motors, the logical step now was to send the message to them direct from the control column by electrical wire, resulting in a far simpler and lighter system. And without the need to exert muscle power, the conventional control yokes could be replaced by small side sticks.
Okay, let's look further into the usage of the system in aviation industry, specifically in aircraft.
The Airbus A320 is the medium-range narrow-body aircraft that has been used widely among airliners around the world. It is the second on its family that utilized the most advanced technology for the flight control system.
Airbus, degree of reliability, rests on a highly computerized flight control system, fly-by-wire. The design philosophy that safety is greatly enhanced by automation.
If the pilot were to lose control for some reason, the fly-by-wire system would save the aeroplane.
V1, rotate.
Captain Martin Alder is a former chairman of the British Airline Pilots Flight Safety Group.
Gear up.
And a highly experienced Airbus instructor. In the flight simulator, he shows how automation can keep an aircraft under control, even with no help at all from the pilot.
In a conventional aeroplane, instead of this side stick, I'd have quite a big control column here. You need plenty of leverage to apply the mechanical forces you need to move the control surfaces to control the aeroplane.
In a conventional aeroplane, the pilot pulls mechanical levers to operate a powered hydraulic control system. But with fly-by-wire, the heavyweight gear is replaced by electronics. Now a flight computer carries out the pilot's wishes. The computer keeps the aircraft under precision control during any maneuver, even a simple turn.
So if I want to go to the left, stick to the left. Round to the left.
The flight computer adjusts the wing and the aircraft rolls to the left. Ordinarily, this would cause the A330 to descend. So the computer compensates by increasing engine thrust and pitching the nose up to maintain a steady altitude. The end result? Totally automatic control.
I take my hands off, and there we are. It's flying round. Vertical speed 0, 25 degrees of bank, 240 knots. It's going to fly around at 25 degrees of bank. Keep doing this until we get bored.
When autopilot is switched on, the plane literally flies itself.
99% of the time, when you're sitting as a passenger flying at 35,000 feet, the autopilot's flying the aeroplane.
Oh, hello there. Okay, so I'm here today to conclude our video. Wait, what? It's not complete yet.
It's not complete lah. Come here.
Okay. So we proceed with the video.
The fly-by-wire system uses the computers to convert the input from the pilot, and then it will convert into the electrical signal, and then the electrical signal will be sent to the flight control actuators such as the ailerons, elevators and the rudder. In this aircraft, the flight control system is energized by electrical power to pressurize the servo controls that consist of 3 hydraulic circuits, enough to control the whole aircraft during flight. The electrical power is supplied by the 2 separate networks driven by 1 or 2 generators depending on the number of engines used by the aircraft. The fly-by-wire system uses of electrical signal of the pilot command to the flight control actuators. In the Airbus A320, the conventional control column is replaced by the side stick for the large use access to the instrument panels. The side stick also reduces the pilot effort to drive the control surfaces. But what will happen if all the generators are failed? In case of emergencies, this aircraft can be controlled by using the emergency generators or by using only 2 batteries.
For the major advantage of the fly-by-wire or electrical system, first is a lighter or more lighter than usually we use the mechanical part or mechanical leakage. Second is a less complexity, because when we reduce the part, we also reduce of the component on the aircraft. Lastly, it will be the less maintenance. What I mean is the more easier maintenance. That's totally we reduce the cost for the airlines maintenance. That's all.
Hi, so we meet again. So it means that this is the end of this video. For real today, for real now. Okay, so in short, we can summarize that. Okay, so now you know what is fly-by-wire. Okay, if you still don't understand what it is, you can repeat the video. No, I'm serious. Yeah, just kidding.